Hello everyone, this is Korean Danny. Today I'm taking you on a full-day adventure through the streets of the Philippines to discover the top 10 Filipino street snacks. From sweet to savory, from deep-fried favorites to icy desserts, these are the foods that locals enjoy every day, and that visitors like me must try at least once. The mission is simple. I will walk through markets, side streets and night stalls, tasting 10 of the most popular snacks, one by one. Along the way, I'll share my honest reactions, compare them to what we usually eat in Korea, and find out which ones truly win my heart. Some of these foods look familiar, while others are completely new, so I'm both excited and a little nervous. Here's the lineup for today. Banana Q, sweet fried bananas coated in caramelized sugar. Kwek-Kwek, quail eggs in bright orange batter. Turon, crispy. Banana rolls with jackfruit Mais Con Yelo. A cold corn and milk dessert sisig. Sizzling chopped pork fish balls with dipping sauces. BBQ skewers and hot dog on a stick, the famous Halo-Halo shaved ice dessert. And finally, a surprise street snack that locals call a must-try. By the end of this food tour, I'll rank my personal top 3 and reveal which snack shocked me the most and which one felt like home. So, let's begin this journey through the flavors of the Philippines and see how a Korean taste bud survives a day of street food. The first snack on today's list is Banana Q, probably the most famous sweet treat you'll find on Philippine streets. From a distance, I can already smell the sugar caramelizing in hot oil. Vendors take saba bananas, skewer them on sticks, and deep-fry them until golden brown. Then they coat the bananas with melted brown sugar, which hardens into a crispy shell as it cools. When I hold one in my hand, it feels heavy and still warm, with sugar crystals shining in the sunlight. My first bite surprises me. The outside is crunchy and sweet, almost like candy, while the inside is soft and starchy, more filling than a regular banana. It reminds me of Korean hot dog or sweet pancakes, but with a unique tropical flavor. The price is unbelievably cheap, only about 10 pesos, which is less than 300 won. For that amount, I get a satisfying snack that could easily keep me full for hours. No wonder locals buy this on the way home from work or school. It's affordable, delicious, and easy to eat while walking. As my first stop, Banana Q sets the tone for the entire food tour. It proves that Filipino street food is not only about taste, but also about comfort and daily life. The next snack on the list is Kwek-Kwek, one of the most colorful and playful foods you'll see on the streets of the Philippines. At first glance, it looks like small, bright orange balls stacked in a tray. These are actually quail eggs, dipped in a seasoned orange batter and deep-fried until crispy. When I pick one up on a stick, the aroma is light, not heavy like meat. The outside is crunchy, while the inside reveals the soft quail egg. The flavor on its own is mild, but the real magic comes from the dipping sauces. Vendors usually offer sweet, spicy, and vinegar-based sauces. I try each one, and the combination transforms the simple fried egg into something addictive. The vinegar adds sharpness, the sweet sauce makes it comforting, and the chili kick is perfect for snack lovers. The price is just around 15 to 20 pesos for a serving, making it another cheap but satisfying option. Compared to Korean snacks, it reminds me of mini egg bread or tempura, but with a completely different twist thanks to the sauces. Eating Kwek-Kwek feels fun, almost like street food designed for sharing. It's easy to eat while walking and makes you want to try more flavors right away. Moving on, the next snack is Turon, often called a Filipino spring roll but with a sweet surprise inside. Instead of vegetables, Turon is filled with slices of ripe banana and sometimes jackfruit. The filling is wrapped in a thin wrapper, sprinkled with sugar, and deep-fried until golden and crispy. When I bite into it, the crunch is loud and satisfying. The outside is thin and flaky, almost like a pastry, while the inside is warm, sweet, and soft. The banana melts in the mouth, and the jackfruit adds a unique tropical aroma. It's a dessert snack that feels both light and indulgent at the same time. What makes Turon special is its balance. It's not overly sweet, yet it satisfies sugar craving perfectly. In Korea, it reminds me of sweet hotteok, or even fried dumplings, but the tropical fruit filling makes it stand out. The price is usually 10 to 15 pesos per piece, which means for less than 500 won, you could buy several and share them with friends. No wonder Turon is a favorite afternoon snack for students and workers. After finishing one, I feel like I could easily eat 2 or 3 more. It's simple, delicious, and truly addictive. After a series of fried snacks, it's time for something cold and refreshing, Mais Con Yelo, a classic Filipino dessert drink. The name literally means corn with ice, and that's exactly what it is. Sweet corn kernels layered with shaved ice, evaporated milk, and a drizzle of sugar or condensed milk on top. Sometimes vendors add cornflakes or a scoop of ice cream to make it extra special. When I take my first spoonful, the taste is unexpected. The sweetness of the milk mixes with the natural flavor of the corn, giving it a balance that feels both creamy and earthy. The shaved ice makes it incredibly refreshing, perfect for the hot and humid Philippine weather. Compared to Korean desserts, it reminds me of bingsu, but with a simpler, more rustic twist. The best part is how filling it is. For just 20 to 30 pesos, less than 1,000 won, you get a tall cup that cools you down and satisfies hunger at the same time. It's not just a dessert, it's almost like a light meal. Sitting on a street corner, enjoying Mais Con Yelo while watching the city rush by, I realize why locals love it so much. It's affordable comfort in a cup. Next on the list is something hot and savory, sisig. Unlike the sweet snacks earlier, this dish is a sizzling plate of chopped pork, often mixed with onions, chili, and calamansi juice. On the streets, you can hear it before you see it, the sound of pork sizzling on an iron plate, sending smoke and aroma into the air. When the plate arrives, it's still bubbling, the pork pieces glistening with fat and seasoning. I squeeze some calamansi over the top and mix everything together. The first bite is intense, crunchy bits of pork skin, chewy meat, sharp onions, and a hint of citrus balancing the richness. It's salty, savory, and a little spicy, the kind of dish that makes you want rice or even a cold beer on the side. Compared to Korean food, sisig reminds me of samgyeopsal mixed with fried rice, but with a stronger tangier punch. It feels heavier than the other snacks, but incredibly satisfying. The price is usually around 50 to 80 pesos for a serving, which is still budget-friendly for the flavor you get. No wonder sisig is loved as both a street snack and a proper meal. No Filipino street food tour is complete without trying fish balls, one of the most beloved snacks in the country. You usually find them at small carts parked on busy corners, with a pot of oil bubbling in the middle. The vendor drops in dozens of round fish balls, stirring them until they puff up and turn golden brown. The fun part is that you often serve yourself. The vendor gives you a skewer, and you pick the freshly fried fish balls straight from the pan. Next to the cart are several dipping sauces, sweet brown sauce, spicy chili sauce, and vinegar with garlic. Each sauce creates a completely different taste. When I try the first one with the sweet sauce, it feels comforting, similar to Korean tteokbokki sauce, but lighter. With the vinegar, the flavor sharpens and cuts through the oil. The spicy chili dip gives it a bold kick. It's amazing how the same fish ball can transform depending on the sauce. At just 5 pesos per piece, fish balls are the ultimate budget snack. They're easy to eat while chatting with friends, and the interactive style makes the experience even more memorable. It's not just food, it's a social ritual on the streets. The final stop on today's street food journey brings me to 2 classic favorites, BBQ Skewers and hot dog on a stick. At first glance, the BBQ looks similar to Korean grilled meat, but the flavor is sweeter, with a sticky glaze that caramelizes beautifully over charcoal. The smoke fills the air, and the taste is bold yet comforting, perfect with rice, or just as a late-night snack. Right next to it is the hot dog on a stick, brightly colored and often dipped in ketchup or sweet sauce. It's simple, fun, and familiar, reminding me of Korean street hot dogs but with a tropical twist. Both snacks show how Filipino street food blends local flavors with universal favorites, making them enjoyable for anyone. Looking back at the day, I've tried 10 different snacks: sweet, savory, hot, cold, fried, and refreshing. Each one told a story about Filipino life, from the budget-friendly banana Q and fish balls to the adventurous sisig and the refreshing Mais Con Yelo. If I had to choose, my personal top 3 would be banana Q for its comfort, sisig for its bold flavor, and Halo-Halo from the bonus list for its unforgettable mix of textures. But honestly, the real winner is the experience itself, walking the streets, sharing food, and discovering culture bite by bite. This concludes today's Filipino street food tour. Which snack would you try first? Let me know in the comments, and stay tuned for the next adventure.